I need to vent for a few minutes. I appreciate all of you that subscribe to me. Don't share too much about my personal life. Occasionally I do vent on here. I'm grateful for all of you loving my prayers, listening to my prayers, praying with me. We're all in this boat together, but I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm really, really, really tired, and I don't want to get into too many details, but home situation, years of living in fear, years of being abused, years of being criticized and put down and made fun of and made to feel less of a man, and backed into a corner, don't know what to do, don't know how to handle it, what's my next move. And then, you know, there's God and my Lord and Savior, and I go to Him, I pray to Him, I lean on Him, and here I sit this morning, you know, fed up, man, to hear with the control, I'm to hear with the put downs, I'm up to here with the criticisms, I'm up to here with all of it, man. I'm tired, I'm worn out, I'm beat up, you know, and you know, God is my shelter, God is my refuge, God is my deliverer, God is my strength, God is my everything, God is my defender, God is my sword, God is my shield, you know, and here I am, you know, my situation years ago, and I made a bad decision, and you know, my relationship was formed on sin. It was birthed in sin, and I gave into the flesh, and I made my choice, and my choice wasn't His choice, and now I'm paying the penance and paying the price for it. And I don't want to hurt, I don't want to offend with my words, but at the same time, I'm frustrated, man. I'm worn out, I'm beat up, I'm angry, and I'm tired, dude. I want to make a move, and unfortunately I can't make a move because fear has got me stuck, man. Fear has got me stuck. So many years of the control, so many years of wearing me down, tearing me down, manipulating, and you know, name calling and criticism, and you're not smart, and you're a child, and you're not a man, and you're immature, and you need to grow up and stop being a baby and stop being so sensitive, and just bang, 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 you know, and 15 years, you know, and it's like, at what point? And then, you know, you faith in God, and you know, I'm going to God, and what are you doing, man? I need you. You see, you know, set me free, do something, you know. And then there's the fear of if I man up and make a move, and you know, snap the chains for my liberty and bust free, then I know it's coming. I know certain imminent not self-destruction, but outside destruction. Something's going to destroy me out of hate and pure vengeance, you know, tear the person. I've already seen shades of it, like, you know, you start to stand on your own 2 feet, and it's a full attack, and then it's attack on your character and who you are in God. And I'm going to tell people this and tell people that, and I'm going to bring up your past, and I'm going to use that against you, and I'm going to try to burn you to the ground, and you're Mr. Self-Righteous, who do you think you are? And it's nuts. It's freaking nuts. And then, you know, the trying to convince, you know, that I'm the issue, and I go to God every day, and I go to the Bible every day, and I ask the Lord, and I try to self-examine in the morning when I pray with you folks, and then I'm yelled at for that because I give all my time to strangers, but I don't give any time there. And it's like, well, I try, but I get shut down or I get shut out, and it's just nuts. It's nuts. So now I'm at a fork in the road. Which direction do I go? I'm constantly told, make a move, be a man, make a move, do something about it. And then when I say I'm going to do something, I get shut down and laughed at and mocked again. And it's like, God, where are you in all of this? Where are you, Lord? Where are you, Lord? You see hearts, you see minds, you see situations, you see everything that is going on. And I am coming to you, Lord, for deliverance, for answers, for some sort of set the captives free, Lord. And I know my choices were poor, and I know my choices were bad, and I know it wasn't what you wanted for my life, and I screwed up many, many, many times. I know, Lord, I know that I did that. And I know long suffering, and I know, I don't, whatever it is, I don't want to, if I'm going to make a move, I don't want it to be me. And I need the Lord to make a move, because my entire life has been me making moves without Him and making messes, destroying things, wreaking havoc, putting myself through difficult things. I'm to the point in my life where I don't want any more drama. I want to get up, I want to go to work, I want to earn a paycheck. It would be great to be equally loved by someone else and cared for and treated like, treated well, treated good, and be mutual and equal. But that's not happening. That's not the case, and I don't know what to do, and then I'm told constantly that I'm the problem, that I'm this, that I'm that. And then if I am, well, tell me where I'm wrong. And then I'm told where I'm wrong, and then when I try to fix, that's not good enough, and when I try to fix it, it's not right, and you're doing it wrong again, and you're messing it up, and you don't know what you're doing, then get out of the way, and then you sit back and do nothing while I do everything, and it's like, well, give me just a minute so I can help, or I can do it when I want to do it, not when I don't want to do things when you say jump, and I shouldn't have to. It's just, it's nuts. It's really, 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 really nuts, and I don't want to say too many things because I'm afraid. I am legitimately afraid of what is going to come. I am afraid of the repercussions. I'm afraid of because I know there's going to be repercussions. There's no way around it. You can't have thunder and lightning you can't have rain without thunder and lightning, right? I know there's going to be repercussions. It's not just going to be, and there always is. These situations always seem to get messy. So it's like, God, you see, Lord, you see my situation, you see my position. I know you're there. I know you hear my prayers. I know you answer. You want what's best for your children. And, of course, Lord, if I'm the one who's wrong, if I'm the one who's not doing things right, then, Father, show me where I need to make corrections. Show me where I need to make changes. Because I feel like I change, and as soon as I change, it's pulled out from under me and I'm not doing it right. And no matter what I try to do, it never, ever, ever, ever seems to be good enough. And I'm constantly told that I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that and you do nothing and you're lazy and you're this and you're that and I do this and I do that. And then don't get me even started with, the financial situation. It's like, I was taught old-fashioned, give, control to someone else, and now I'm constantly told I'm poor, when I know I make a halfway decent living. Every day I'm told, don't do this and don't spend that. And then I'm getting told that, okay, I need a gift for my birthday, but it's something I've needed for a car for years. You're telling me, oh, I bought you an expensive present, now you need to be happy. Whoa, that was my money to begin with. That's just nuts. I appreciate you all letting me vent. I'm struggling with whether or not I even want to post this. I needed to get it out. It's funny, we have people in our lives, but my whole life when I was younger, I've opened up and I've trusted and I've let people in and I've gotten burned, man. I got stabbed in the back, so I don't let too many people close. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe this all is my fault because of that, but I feel like no matter what I try to do or how hard I try, I feel like I'm trying to climb a mountain of mud, and I get a couple steps and I slide. So you get to the point where you just get so frustrated and fed up that you just don't even listen anymore. You don't even want to hear it anymore because it's never right. There is nothing that is ever right. There is nothing there that makes that other person. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing in this world that you can do to actually make that person happy. Because why? Because they're at war with themselves. They hate themselves. They don't love themselves, and they're not happy with themselves. So if you're in a relationship, and that other person isn't happy with themselves and they're at war with themselves, and if you're a part of that person's life, then guess what? you're going to be a target. You're going to be a target for all that hate, all that anger, all that upsetment. And it's funny. I prayed and prayed and prayed. Like there's a root. A tree gets poisoned. A tree that's dying, there's a root. That's why the tree's dying. Something's wrong with the root. And it's something from childhood. It's something that's deep-seated, deep down in the heart that was never dealt with. And that poisons the whole tree. And then what's the tree give out? Does the tree give out healthy fruit or poison fruit? So that's what all this is about. And I'm hoping and praying that. But 15 years, man. And then I want to be a man of God. I've been disobedient before. I've went through the big D and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do that again. And I'm going to the throne. I'm going to the throne of grace every day. Lord, help me. Because I don't want to make a me move. I don't want to make a me move, because when I make a me move, I make a mess every time. 54 years old, I know. I've learned by experience. I've learned through life. And I just want somebody who's going to support. I just want somebody who's going to be happy with what I give, and I'm not perfect at all in any way. I'm nowhere near perfect, but I am trying, and I work like a dog every single day. And when I try to make moves, or I try to do little things, and nothing is good enough, or it goes unnoticed. It's like, what's the point? So it's like I'm at a fork in the road, and I don't know which way to go. I really don't. And fear. I'm fearful. Because if I stand on my own 2 feet and be a man, I know vengeance is coming. I know vengeance. I know destruction. I know things are coming. And I don't want to go through that storm. I shouldn't have to. I'm just tired, people. I'm tired. Tired, man. Lift me up in prayer, y'all. Lift me up in prayer, because this is just a message, a mess, and it's getting old. It's really, really, really getting old, and I'm getting tired. Pray for me, man. Pray for me for discernment. Pray for me to find an answer. Help me to figure these things out, because I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just going to keep holding on to the cross, keep going to the Lord, keep trusting the Lord, but it's frustrating. There is a move that I can make. But as soon as I do, man, I'm going to tell you what, hell fury, hailstorm's coming. There ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it. I am going to catch it like I've never caught it before. And I'm concerned. I truly am concerned. Because I have, the ministry I'm a part of, and I see what this person, what capable of, I see. So I need the Lord. I need the Lord's help. I need your prayers. And if any of you out there can relate to this, because I'm telling like 70%, 60%. I don't want to go too deep into detail, but I'm sure a lot of you can feel me where I'm coming from. Let me know that I'm not alone. Pray for me, but leave something in the comments, man. Say I'm with you, or I agree, or I'm in it. Something so that we can start talking and praying and leaning on each other, man. And maybe God can use each other to try to figure out how to finally get up over this mountain, because that's one more other thing too. I keep being accused of being this narcissist. I gotta say this. I keep getting accused of being this, and I went and got professional help. I went to a counselor, and I talked to a counselor for almost a year or 6 months till the bills got backed up. But I was never diagnosed. I was never any of that. I was told that I most certainly have PTSD from some childhood traumas and some young adult trauma, and I probably most likely got some brain damage because I was a victim of a violent crime multiple times. But I was never told that I was a narcissist, so I don't know where that comes from. I've never been told that in my entire 54 years of living. In any of my other relationships, I've never been accused of that. And when I stand up for myself, or I defend myself, or I try to say something about something, right away I'm told that. And right away I'm told, gaslighter, manipulation. And it's like, I don't understand. I don't understand it. So if you feel me, you're right there with me. Leave something in the comments. Let's pray for each other. I'll pray for you. You pray for me. We'll figure this mess out. And I'm just going to keep going to the cross and keep petitioning the Lord, because I'm at a fork and I don't know which way to go at this point. And I hope I don't see how this could help anybody, but I guess it could be if we all could talk about it. So I got to get into work. God bless y'all. I'm going to pray now. Take care.